to another video. Today I'm going to be sharing with you some of my top tips for everything that you need postpartum. I'm going to be sharing with you things that I specifically used that worked amazing and some of the things that I wish I had done differently. Also, I'm going to be sharing with you things that I have heard from different moms about what they used and what they thought were helpful, because every birth is different, every woman is different, and everyone's postpartum experience is going to not look the same. If you are interested in finding out, then please keep watching. I am going to first speak on things that you want to do before birth. You don't have to do these things, but I really found that doing them helped me personally. It just lifted off so much weight off of my shoulders, and it just took off so much stress in those early days of postpartum and early weeks. And I've also heard that these things have helped other moms as well, and other moms do highly suggest these things, which is before you give birth. Now, I know I want to put a disclaimer out there and say that not every birth happens exactly when you think it's going to happen or for when you plan to. So I know that a lot of moms go into labor unexpectedly, maybe super early or even really late, and you are not expecting it. So you may not have the time to do these things. But I'm saying on the occasion that you do have time, that you do have enough time to get things prepared and that labor doesn't just happen like that, do some meal prep. And so I highly suggest that if you are not going to have someone else cook for you, if you don't live with family, or if you don't live with friends, or if you can't have friends come over every day or family come over every day and cook you meals, then it's a really great idea if you can dedicate the time to meal prep. At least, I want to say a minimum of 1 week, but it would be an even better idea if you can have meals or easy, ready to go meals bought for at least 2 weeks. Those early days of taking care of a newborn, you are not going to want to cook. The last thing you want to do is to take time away from your baby of what you need to do and what they need from you, and to be slaving over a stove and to worry about meals and then dishes and all of that. You're not going to want to do that, and also most likely you are also not going to have the time to be cooking. And you have your whole life to cook, but you have just met your baby. You want to be soaking up those newborn cuddles as much as you can, and you want to be enjoying your baby. So if you get those meals prepped before giving birth, then you will be so thankful that you did so when the time actually comes. My next tip before giving birth is to get your hair done and also your nails. I'm not saying this so that you can go into birth looking amazing. When you have a newborn, it's really difficult to find the time to just do simple things like showering. So you don't know when you're gonna get the next chance to wash your hair. After giving birth, you might only be able to wash your hair, let's say, like in a week or 2 weeks, or maybe even 3 weeks, or perhaps even longer, which I know is not ideal for most of us, but that is the reality. So I suggest getting your hair freshly washed. You don't have to go all out with like this amazing blowout, but at least just do the minimum of getting your hair washed. Get your hair done so you don't have to worry about that after, and also get your nails done. I feel like nails actually is more difficult to get done postpartum than your hair, because If you are going out to get them done, then you have to find the time to do that. And if you're doing them at home, then you have to wait for the drying time, and drying your nails while having to care for a newborn is not easy. Get those done before baby arrives. On to post-birth. So after birth, this is something that a lot of moms recommend and a lot of doctors recommend as well. So my OB actually recommended this to me as well, which is a sitz bath, S-I-T-Z bath. And I will actually input some photos here for you guys of the things that I don't have, because I am 1 year postpartum, so a lot of the things that I'm going to be sharing with you I no longer have physically. A sitz bath, if you don't know what it is, you can quickly do some research on it, but ultimately it is it's kind of like, it's a little bowl that you put like Epsom salt and warm water, and you kind of just like sit on top, and it helps soothe that area after birth. It helps with pain and any discomfort, soreness, and all of that. And it also helps with inflammation. If you don't want to be taking too much medication postpartum, then a sitz bath really does help with inflammation. The next thing is large pads. You can go one of two ways with this. You can actually buy large pads that have a higher absorbency, which is what I did, or you can also get something that is called adult diapers. Now, don't be fearful of the name. I know that thinking of adult diapers is kind of much, but they actually don't look like diapers. They just look like really cozy, soft underwear, and they have the pad built in, so they are snug. You can wear them under your pants and it won't show through, and they are great for absorbency, and they are very, very comfortable, which is great. For me, I personally just used the large pads because I just wanted to see how much I was going to bleed in the first days. I didn't know if it was going to be a little bit or a medium amount or a lot. So I just said, okay, I'm going to go with some ordinary large pads, and then if I need to upgrade, then I will. I would also recommend getting some smaller pads or some liners for towards the end. I also really think that buying larger soft cotton underwear is really important, because again, you don't want to be wearing your normal small underwear. You want to make sure that they are bigger so that they are more comfortable for you. And I would really recommend making sure that they are cotton cooling pads. Now, you want to be careful with these because you don't want to get something that is too cold, because you don't want to feel like you have an ice pack there, because that's not necessarily comfortable. But look for cooling pads that offer just enough relief without being ice cold. This obviously is only if you are breastfeeding, but if you are exclusively giving baby formula, then you won't need nipple cream. But if you are breastfeeding, I really do recommend it, because this nipple cream was my lifesaver. I used this a ton of times. Many times I thought that I was gonna have to go see my OB because it was just so uncomfortable, and I was like cracking in places, and it was just not good. And I put this on. This is the Earth Mama Organics nipple butter. And this, you guys, this is so good. I promise you, it works amazing. You just have to really rub it in and keep using it. You know, don't use it once and expect it to just work wonders. It doesn't really have any kind of smell, but it is a butter and not a cream. So when you open it, don't be shocked to find it look like that, because when I opened it, I was for some reason under the impression that it was a cream, but this one works so good. It is a little pricey, but it is so worth it. If you don't want to get this one, there is also another cream that is a lanolin cream, and I know that the company Lancino has them, so you can get that as well. And you can just get those at your normal drugstore, or like Walmart and Walgreens and Target and stuff like that, I believe, have them. And then if you try these and you feel like they don't work out for you, there is a stronger cream that is prescribed for you by your OB. Another thing I suggest getting is nursing pads. So in those early days of breastfeeding, you are going to be leaking every day, all day pretty much. And if you don't get nursing pads, you're going to quickly notice that you are just leaking through your clothes, maybe sometimes even your favorite shirts. And that is not going to be great. So I really suggest getting nursing pads to soak up that milk. Another thing that you are really going to make sure you have on hand is water. Water, water, water. I cannot stress this enough. Especially if you are breastfeeding, you need to drink so much water postpartum. An easy way to do that is to just buy yourself a large water bottle. There's those like 40-ounce tumblers and like the Stanleys that are very popular now. I see those everywhere on social media. So just get you don't have to get a Stanley obviously, and fill it in the morning, and you will have yummy cold water throughout the whole day. And when you finish it, just refill and keep going. So water, if you take anything from this video, please continue to drink your water postpartum. It will help with your milk supply. It will help with your energy. You know, you have to remember that if you are breastfeeding, that baby is taking all of your nutrients. So you want to be replenishing that and making sure that you are hydrated. I didn't use this, but I have heard from other moms that it really did help them. I will put some photos up here again, like I said. And again, essentially they're like the sitz bath. So bottom sprays are again supposed to help relieve pain, relieve discomfort, and to soothe that area. And a lot of them actually also help healing. They help you heal quicker. So this is another one of my favorites, and I use this every single day, so many times a day, which is my peri bottle. I know traditionally peri bottles, and especially hospitals, they offer a different kind of bottle that it doesn't have this angled top, so it's just a straight top. Having it angled like this makes it so much easier. It's so easy. Quickly fill it with water and you are good to go. This one is from the company Water Pulse, and I got this one off of Amazon, but there's a ton of different ones, and it also came with another head as well. So it came with this one, and it also did come with a straight one, but obviously I prefer this. I prefer any peri bottle with a tilted top. So this definitely you are going to need. Again, if you take anything from this video, make sure that you get yourself one of these. Put this in your hospital bag and be ready to go straight from day one. Another thing that I wanted to share with you guys is nipple shields. This is something that I wish I had done. I had heard about it, but I actually never took the step to purchase them and try them out. You're gonna be breastfeeding, and if you are a little scared or hesitant that breastfeeding may not work for you, then I highly suggest getting a nipple shield. Even if you don't use it, but at least if you need it, then you'll have it on hand. And a nipple shield is just supposed to help baby learn to latch better. So a lot of moms, actually their babies were having a hard time latching, and with the nipple shield they were able to build those muscles to suck, and baby got better at it, and then mom eventually didn't even need the nipple shield and they just nursed normally. Get nursing bras and tanks. I actually used sports bras, but I really think that nursing bras are much more effective in this area. So they come with better padding, and they come obviously with better support as well. So get yourself some nursing bras or tanks for sure. You want to wear loose clothing. I'm wearing today, you want to be wearing hoodies or loose t-shirts. I spent my postpartum in hoodies, in loose tank tops, sweatpants, things like that. Nothing tight. You don't want to be wearing leggings. You don't want to be wearing jeans, obviously. Just things that are going to be very comfortable and everything. Make sure that everything is very loose fitting. Another type of bra that you want to get is a pumping bra. Now, this is for my pumping moms out there, which I am a part of. You definitely want to get a pumping bra. You will have a whole life change when you get a pumping bra. Trust me, a pumping bra will save your life. The minute I got one, I was like, what have I been doing pumping without a pumping bra? You just put your pump in the bra and then you are completely hands-free. You can do things, you can take care of your baby better with it. It is just so different. I want to say maybe the first month I was pumping without a pumping bra, and you have to physically sit there and hold the pumps with both of your hands, and most of the time you are pumping for like 30-40 minutes. So sitting there holding your pump for that long was excruciating, and it's not good for your back. A lot of women, if you have like carpal tunnel or problems in your wrists and stuff, it's not good to be holding your pump for that long. And I was starting to get some back pain, so please get yourself a pumping bra. And the one that I use and the one that I love is from Medela. It is the strapless pumping bra. There are bras with straps, different shapes, V-neck. There is just a bunch. Another thing that you want to get is milk storage bags. Again, if you are breastfeeding, so stock up on a few of those, because what you want to try to do is build a freezer stash for your baby if that's something you are interested in. A lot of moms have trouble with that, so again, it's not something that you have to do, but if it's something that you are interested in, then definitely I would suggest getting some milk storage bags. And the one that I liked is, again, from Lansano. My last 2 points is to get a bathroom cart where you can store all of your stuff. So all of your stuff, when you go to the bathroom, it's all there. Your pads, your peri bottle, your sitz bath, your cotton underwear, like that. You're not searching for stuff or having to go find it in different places. You can get really awesome carts like that, like places like Amazon or Walmart even have them, and all of your stuff is just in one place and it's easy to get to. Have something like that. Have like a little snack box wherever you are going to be. So stock up on some snacks before you give birth, and so kind of like the pre-made meals that we spoke about. And whether you're going to be spending most of your time in bed or on the couch, just put something next to wherever you're going to be. So if you're going to be in bed, then put it on your night table. If you're going to be on your couch, put it somewhere next to your couch where you're going to be spending most of your postpartum time. Pick your favorite snack, and like that you will have something to eat and to keep energized and hydrated when you're in between feeds with baby. Those are all of my tips for postpartum. Those are things that worked for me, and those are all things that I have heard from other moms. I guarantee if you get all of these things, then you will be more than ready for postpartum, and it will be much easier for you. If you are going to be in postpartum, I wish you the very best. Enjoy baby as much as you can. Soak up those newborn days because they go very, very quickly. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.